The butter being spread over the rocky crumbs, across the toasted dark center stamped as a birthmark to know that it's well done. Going into evocation, the sun had a big part of these crispy times I had with my loved ones. If I could go back, I definitely would. Getting to have multiple conversations with who has passed away would be sweet butter bread. If I could pick any song to be an audio for all the times the sun showed up and out like a Girl Scout, it would be Stevie Wonder. I just called to say I love you. Grandmas make the world go round when wrapping me up in her hugs to forget the hard times, chopping up sashes for her red beans and rice. As a little girl, I would ask could I have one, and she would give me anything she would be making. My little old self would be standing behind her while she's sitting in her chair. Her bed would be my bed, a lot may call it subtle, but where I'm from, her cauldron would be mine as well. I was the youngest broke roommate there. I will never forget this day during school time. She sent me to pre-K in my uniform. I realized when I got there, when it was time for my nap, I twisted my legs like a folding chair. The breeze was so unpleasant. By the time I made it back to her, I told her, Grandma, you forgot to put on my underwear. When she tried to do my hair, gel was 67 degrees, but that grease was the worst enemy. The melted butter rich ends to never meet the perfect pitch Kool-Aid, taking in her hugs until my eyes closed. She's my rocking ladder. There's the drop-off. All the cousins will make our ridiculous interests until I play club. That's where I grew close with cousins, uncles, and aunties, a whole lot of crazy stories. Where I finally taught myself to tie my shoes. Between cousins nowadays, we joke and let it be known who's her favorite. We all know. But long story short, it never played itself out to be the least. Grandma, I just call, I just write, I just speak to say I love you. Nothing least but something more. Your welcomes always felt like sweet butter bread, warm, sweet, and gentle.